the silence beneath the floorboards. I thought the creaking was just the house settling. It's an old Victorian cottage, quaint, charming, and ridiculously priced. But the moment I stepped through the front door, something in the silence felt off. I dropped to my knees, pressing my ear to the floorboards. The sound stopped. I sat back, heart hammering. Just the wind, I told myself. My flashlight scan revealed nothing. But then I heard a whisper. Help! So soft it sounded like the breeze itself. That first night, I heard it for the first time. A low, rhythmic tapping coming from under the floor, like someone or something knocking from below. I set up my phone camera overnight. When I watched the playback, I saw a pale hand slip just beneath a loose plank, vanishing in an instant. It had belonged to a seamstress in the early 1900s. Her young daughter died, buried somewhere on the property. Rumor was the mother built a hidden nursery under the floorboards, kept her daughter close, even after death. I looked down and saw a small, child-sized shoe lying on the floor, its twin missing. Over the next few days, I noticed small signs, tiny scratches in the wood, a shift in the floorboard's grain, subtle but undeniable. Now, sometimes in my apartment, late at night, I hear soft tapping under the floor, and every time I glance at my shoe shelf, there's always one less pair than before. That night, sleep was impossible. The tapping grew louder, faster, like footsteps pacing beneath. Determined to uncover the truth, I lifted the suspicious plank. Below was a narrow cavity, damp and stale. I lowered the phone in for light and saw a pair of small shoes, tiny doll-like feet anchored in dirt. There, in candlelight, sat a small wooden cradle, gently rocking, with no one in sight. The floor creaked again. The covers shifted. Suddenly, the cradle appeared to be occupied. A tiny, pale hand reached over the edge, fingers curling toward me. The camera shook as I tried to pull them back, but a cold grip seized my wrist from below the floor. I yanked back in terror, only to feel nothing when I looked. I spent the next day researching the house's history. That night, the tapping turned frantic. I sank to the floor, whispering apologies. The planks rattled beneath me like someone scrambling to be free. Then came the little voice. I'm lonely. I opened a small hatch behind an old dresser, exposing the hidden room. Panicked, I ran for the plaza light switch, flooding the room with harsh brightness. The cradle fell silent. The house has since been abandoned again. I left that night shoe still clutched in my hand.